What's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to attempt Dr. Dave's Run Your Age Straight Pool Challenge. And with me recently turning 40, I'm gonna have to at least run 40 balls without missing. So let's see what I can do. Now to start this challenge, I fracked 14 balls with a ball outside of the rack because I'm gonna use that ball as a break ball where I'm going to try to make it and then have the cue ball open the rack up so that I can continue a run. So with my opening shot, I'm going to try to cut the one ball into the side pocket and then drive the cue ball into the rack. All right, that's not a bad start. We've got a decent spread here, so I'm going to try to pick off some points. Now, what I'm also trying to do as I score these points is I'm trying to figure out what ball I want to have last on the table. Because before I shoot that last ball, I'm going to re-rack the other ones back onto the table, then shoot that last ball and try to open the rack up again and continue running. So right now, if I had to choose, the 14 ball is probably the best ball, and I'd like my cue ball to be where the 9 ball is at so that I can back cut the 14 ball into the corner pocket and then drive the cue ball into the side of the rack. So I'm going to try to construct a pattern where I can leave that 14 ball alone. So I was actually playing position for the 7 ball, but I see that my cue ball is going to run into the 14 ball. Okay, now I have a better angle. We're going to try the 9 in the side pocket. Okay, so you heard me say earlier how I want to be behind the 14 ball so I can back cut it in. So that's how I'm going to try to play this position when I shoot the 8 ball. Okay, I now have 14 points. I'm going to re-rack the 14 balls back onto the table. And then just like how I started with the challenge, I'm going to try to make the 14 ball and then drive the cue ball into the rack. Okay, 2 for 1. And then now we're just going to try to do the same thing as before. Pick off some points, and then try to figure out what ball I want last on the table to start the next rack. Which, if I were to make a choice right now, it'd either be the 15 ball, the 8 ball, or maybe even the 3 ball. But it all depends on what I pick as an open shot from here. Because a lot of these look uncomfortable, even this one, since I have to grab the bridge. So it's not going to be the 3 ball, because that's the ball I'm trying to take out now. So maybe the 15 ball or the 8 ball. It really depends on how I can develop the rack here, because now I have to try to open this up. I said I have to open it up, not close it back up. Okay, so it might be my 15 ball because I can use my 8 ball right now to open that clutter up. And I got to be careful when I open this clutter up because I have to make sure that I still have a shot. That's why I just gently opened it up. And I actually developed another break ball, which is the 9 ball. Oh, I lost my position. So let's see here. I have to take the 15 out now, so I might have to try to use the 9 ball as a break ball now. Okay, that doesn't make it much worse. That's still okay. It's the same principle. If I end up behind the 9 ball, I can back cut it into this corner pocket and then drive the cue ball into the rack. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. I think one of the tricky parts is going to be the 13 ball. I might have to shoot the 13 ball last before the 9 ball. Well, maybe I can take it out now and use the 7 ball. Okay, so again, when I shoot this 7 ball, I have to make sure that my cue ball ends up behind the 9 ball on this side so I can cut it to the right. Okay, that looks good. I now have 28 points, 12 more to go. All right, let's see, how am I going to open the rack up on this one? looks like the tangent line takes me right into the rack. So I'm probably just going to put a little bit of topspin on this. Okay, there we go. Not much of a breakout, but I've got plenty to work with here. I just got to make sure that I open this up. So I should have 11 more balls to go. Okay, I could shoot the 14 and try to open the rack up. Hopefully this 13 ball can serve as a big backup ball in case I don't have another shot. All right, this is looking really good. So I need 9 more. Okay, that makes 7. Six. Five. Four. Three. Two. Whew. Which one would y'all shoot? The 1 ball or the 6 ball? I feel like if I shoot the 6 ball, I have to bridge over the 1 ball, plus the 13 ball kind of scares me. I'm a little bit more comfortable with this. One more. And I've completed the challenge. Okay, now let's just see how much farther I can go. because it looks like I'm going to have to try to use the 6 ball as a break ball like I did with the very first shot. So I definitely want to try to set myself up for the same type of cut angle that I did on my opening shot, if I can. Well, I was actually supposed to shoot the 6 ball into this side pocket, but we could try the exact same opening shot. So that's actually what now? Is that 42? 14 times 3? So I don't have to do this challenge again for 2 more years. All right, let's see what happens here. Just like the opening shot. Okay, let's just see how much farther we can keep running. Okay, if I can get a good angle on the 15 ball, I mean, I could try to break the clutter open now, but I think it's a little difficult from where it's at. Let me try to get a better angle. So, because right now I don't even have a break ball with the way this rack's going. And there you have it, everybody. I only needed to score at least 40 points to be able to complete the challenge, but I was able to top it all off with a final score of 50. So now I shouldn't have to do the challenge again until I'm at least 51, right? I'm just kidding. Just like how I do with my push-up challenge every year, I'm going to continue to do this challenge every year. And just like with my push-up challenge, this challenge also gets harder every year as I have to add an additional ball. Now, because I was able to do this, I want to try to start a Road to 100 series to see how long it would actually take for me to be able to score 100 consecutive points. So every time I'm able to beat my current score, you'll be able to see a new video. So I want to thank Dr. Dave for such a wonderful challenge. And if you haven't been able to try this challenge yet, be sure to do so while you're still young. So if you like what you saw, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And be sure to have yourself a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Take care, everybody.